The U.S. Supreme Court's ruling striking down New York State's limits on carrying concealed handguns in public has widespread implications and is likely to provide ammunition to challenge other U.S. gun regulations.
It was a great day, and it's a great day for freedom in the United States.
Tom King is president of the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association, the plaintiff in the Supreme Court case.
It's a huge victory for the lawful gun owners of New York State. And it's going to change the playing field from here on out.
Thursday's 6-3 ruling, authored by conservative Justice Clarence Thomas, declared unconstitutional a New York law that required people to have good cause to obtain a permit to carry a concealed firearm. It was a dangerous ruling, said Michael Waldman, president of the Brennan Center for Justice at NYU's law school.
It's sweeping. It will have a big impact. It will mean more guns and more violence and more crime in all likelihood.
King disagrees.
I would say that the crime is probably going to go down. There's an old saying that an armed society is a polite society. And I think you're going to find that's the truth.
The Supreme Court's decision also clarified for future cases how courts must assess whether regulations are valid under the Second Amendment. Because many other gun statutes are not easily comparable to historical restrictions under the Second Amendment, it could make them vulnerable to legal attack. These include bans on assault-style weapons and high-capacity magazines. Thursday's ruling did make some concessions, acknowledging that governments could enact prohibitions on firearms in certain sensitive places.
The court did not specify that something like the subways, for example, is a sensitive place. It was very unclear on that, and it will be very hard for the folks in New York State and New York City to know what they can do to protect people in this very crowded urban environment.
Parkland shooting survivor and gun control activist David Hogg told Reuters that Thursday's Supreme Court decision will lead to more violence.
There are many people who we work with who support the Second Amendment, and many Americans who support the Second Amendment and do not support this interpretation, this grotesque misinterpretation of the Second Amendment that is only meant to sell more guns instead of promoting a well-regulated militia. 45,000 Americans dying every year from gun deaths is not what a well-regulated militia looks like. This will lead to more shootings. This will kill young people. It will kill old people, and it will endanger people's lives.
The ruling came just weeks after mass shootings in Uvalde, Texas and Buffalo, New York killed more than 30 people, including 19 young children.